Chandra, the first time I walked into your studio, I thought, wow, all this space and all this work. I remember your big pieces you painted on doors. I remember the dolls. I remember just tables covered with your tools, colors, work. It was decades of work. And you had lovely living space, I remember that. And I remember lots of green plants. You know, tall ceiling because it was in the Dutch Boy building. Right, so yeah, lots of light coming in the big windows. But I was so impressed. I was so impressed that you were able to create
has contributed to the makeup of the greed and the stupidity, but I blame the economics that were allowed to happen, the wholly unregulated California real estate industry.
You understand sorrow. You understand the pain of a little person. I'm going to get a little choked up. When I went to see your exhibit at Pro Arts, I saw your childhood pain in big versions, in little versions. Translate the hurt, but also the hope of my story.
Where I sit in my huge powder blue cow t-shirt, terribly manslike and nothing like the aqua of the sponge top bottom. Veins branch below my dermal layer of skin, but I am not blue. Having slept well and loose lips, letting cold cells and the retina absorb electromagnetic radiation with photon energy
which were once all over the walls of my 2,400 square foot studio at the Dutch Boy.
Of our lives. Meanwhile, we perceive each instant thanks to gaps between our neurons, synapses where neurotransmitters flow from one cell to the next, released by axons and latching onto receptors on dendrite membranes.
This whole studio,
this is all it takes to think crack, leopard slippers, cornflower glue. Void. When a crack opens, a void comes into being, an emptiness which might or might not be blue. This is not strictly true. Most voids quickly fill with dirt, dust, air, water, blood, or fallen leaves. I keep looking for the opening in experience, the slit through which the novel enters. My mother reappears free of cancer. Human potential is never short-circuited, and everything finally makes sense.
all of the objects,
Even
the
the most
dolls, the
perfect
mannequins,
void, the one that
sculptures,
stretches between galaxies and beyond the edge of the universe, which I confess in the meantime concerns me less than the blackness of my LCD when the computer is off. This is the void where all my unwritten books are shelved, while my other self, the one who helped me write them, drifts, sometimes angry, sometimes hopeful, in her powder blue t-shirt and leopard.
Thought you did a beautiful job. This is, let's see, which one? This is Mimi, my alter ego, when I was a little, the two dolls that came from my childhood. The two dolls that came from my childhood. I just thought you did a beautiful job. Right, and I trusted you. I had the book cover, sent you photos of the two dolls that came from my childhood.
Lucille Lang Day. She's the poet, and her husband is Richard Levine. Hi, Richard. And in between them is Lulu Hannah.
One of the evictions.
My dear friend gave me this space when I moved from my old space, which I had to vacate. I was given this space by my friend. Sadly, she died. And he has other plans for the building. And he has other plans for the building. Yes, and everybody else already did go. And just like in my last space that I was evicted from, I'm the last holdout. But now the time has come, and I don't really have any kind of choice about it anymore. So I've stopped. I've decided to give away my artwork, which is the main reason the three of you are here.
I'm going to hang them as a group in a stairwell outside the playroom, where I play with my grandkids. And my husband is going to put a couple of things on.
That may be just a start.
I'll conclude with a sonnet. Laurent explains to his model, heaven for an artist is painting a beautiful woman while listening to Mozart. It's better than love because love can go wrong. I found God by falling in love with a beautiful woman. I loved her beauty, but not who she was. And I remembered that God made humans in his own image and knew it was God I loved. To be an artist, you must be crazy. To paint a woman, you must be in love. If I love you, your face will open, revealing its secrets like roses.
Lulu wanted to take away some biggest, heaviest of all the paintings. I told her, wait, and let him cart away as many paintings as possible because it's just too hard. It's too hard to separate them all, too hard to move them. And there's still barely a dent made. Aki Sasaki.
Hi Chandra. I'm here looking at all this great art and taking some pictures. I'll take some home, but I can't find a home for all of it.
A midnight blue bowl, letting cone cells in my retina absorb electromagnetic radiation with photon energy between 4/10 and 40 electron volts so that I might discern the blues among all the colors of the day. Synapses where neurotransmitters flow from one cell to the next.
Yeah, if you tilted it more this way. Yeah.
Dust, air, water, blood, or fallen leaves. To be an artist, you must be crazy. To paint a woman, you must be in love. A wet or hungry baby. Face. 2. The eyes required for depth perception, showing that the throat of a hummingbird gleams beyond the liquid amber's last gold leaves. Wings that lift a yellow warbler high above the willows. And light is the same for all. The moment must be held like an emerald because the fabric of space-time is woven in 4 dimensions. Because a planet travels the straightest path through the mountains and canyons of space-time, the way the mind circles an idea because the heart traverses the curvature of blue.
It's just a few blocks. It's actually off of.
So hot.
Too much.
You think we should put it?
I've always wanted to build it here.
Maybe like an acre.
It didn't show. What do you want me to do? I won't point the camera at you, but what do you want me to do? I'm trying to capture your voice if nothing else. Closing the doors. Yeah, we'll both get a shot of you closing the doors. You ready, Lulu? Okay, I'll go forward, you go back. I'll turn around if you can get me at the last moment.
If you all need a shot of somebody leaving, I can drive off if you all are done.
I can't be too disappointed with Aki, but I wish they had taken every single piece. Come on, dogs. Everybody loves, they hate the art, but they love the dogs. Would you guys do something, please?
Try.
Sue, boy named Sue. Oh, that's so funny how the dogs freeze up in front of the camera just like people do.
Well, they're over it.
I really like this piece. To me, it's very funny, happy. I love the teeth, and there is something about that eyeball I just can't get over. So this is going to find a good home in my home, and I think it's going to attract a great deal of attention in a very interesting way, and I can't wait to experience that. Whoa, I don't want anything to happen to this one.
Because you really like that one.
We have to be careful. I mean, you know, if anything happened to it, I would definitely get this handbag on. Don't worry about it.
Oh, no problem. That's easy.
I don't want it to go anywhere.
They're all easily fixed.
I know, this one, I can fix this, don't worry. Okay, now we're going to have to think. But anyway, yeah, these are like honey. This one's honey. This one's tangerine. And you see, it's just perfect. Looks like the last piece is kicking you out the door.
To be an artist, you must be crazy. To paint a woman, you must be
think I gotta go turn around, but I don't think I can make it. So may I have to go like this on. So are these children? One of the children? I think I was going to have any more children, but now I do. It's awesome. Underneath?
Yeah. You want to take it out to the truck?
Yeah. I love this. I'm almost thinking, though, I'm going to have to set it on the ground until I get all the big paintings in. Pedestals. I need some pedestals for these guys.
At the Oakland Museum Sculpture Court.
Well, I would have been drawn right to this. If I had gone to that show. I would have just gone in and saw those. Right to it. So 3 things that an artist needs. The first thing is they need a studio, and the second thing they need is that they need a moving van. And you wouldn't believe how many times I've had to, as a curator, transport artist work to the gallery. In fact, I had one guy who delivered all of his paintings strapped to the top of his car one time. And I don't know the title of this.
This one is Done Jumping Through Hoops for You.
Wow. That's powerful. So these are the hands that I got, and this is our first collaboration piece together, filming me using these hands. And I came here, and I've been getting a handout, and I'm looking at the work, and I'm praising the artwork, and I'm bewildered. I'm thankful. So thank you very much.
Really good care. Thanks for everything.
Oh, you're welcome. It's very nice to meet you.
Yeah. Face to face.
Face to face. We met on Facebook.
Through Facebook.
Yes.
This I'm going to put it somewhere very special. And put the rest. They all gonna go to a good home.
Good. Good.
So you have entered my life.
And you mine.
Official.
To be an artist, you must be crazy. To paint a woman, you must be in love. If I love you, your face will open, revealing its secrets like roses, pressing the light.
I'm Egmont Van Dyke, and I hate to see being a witness to the evacuation of an artist and the studio. But I'm here and want to support the artist as well.
Okay.
Here.
Okay, Egmont. If you want to go get your piece and walk out with it, and I'll tell you walk out. You're still giving me a hard time because I can't make this camera.
My name is Mim, and Chandra is my dear friend and my favorite living artist. And I am heartbroken that she's being evicted yet again, and delighted that at least I can maybe take some of her things to live with me and maybe some things to help my wonderful students. But it's very, 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 very bittersweet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Better things are yet to come.
David. It's my first time meeting Chandra right now on film, and I'm grateful that she's donating some stuff to our studio.
And what's your studio?
Art Reach Studios in Daly City. We work with clients with developmental disabilities and very talented artists, and it's a great space, and we need some stuff for still life, and we need lots of materials, so.
Because he reminds me of when I was a child.
Huh?
That was really it.
That is so sweet.
This is the couch, and this little couch is the couch that the painting hangs over. Really, really big painting.
The Three Graces.
It's beautiful.
Walking away from it. Oh, God. Walking away from it would mean just walking away from your own life, but by turning this over to other people who appreciate it, it keeps on living, and it's through them that your life continues.
Keep doing what I'm doing. Hi, Chandra. So my name is David Rose. It's my building now. My mom and Chandra were friends for, I don't know, we were just talking about it, over 20 years, I guess. Your art has been in our house and in our family for a long time.
And what are you doing here today?
I'm going through all these treasure. It makes me sad. It makes me really sad to have to ask you to go.
Oh, okay. All right. But you're taking some nice artwork.
And I wish I had more freedom in the choices I could make with what to do with this place, and not have to try to squeeze pennies out of it, and let it be a place where you can make it. I know I'm the one crying because I feel like I'm kind of letting my mom down and letting you down, and I believe in artists. I believe the way we're doing things in the world isn't right, and that I should live by my values. And at the same time, I'm like stuck in a crummy financial situation where I need to rent this building out and make some income and pay off debts and provide for my family. And this is kind of what I have to be able to do that with right now. Yeah, I mean, I told you that whole story. It's, when my mom died, it cost a lot of money, and it changed the whole structure of her business, and it changed it from being something where we could kind of be generous and more heartful to a situation where my expenses, went up 3 or 4-fold, and and all the income stayed the same, and I had to take assets like this building that aren't generating any income and make them generate income. So that's the cold reality of it. And
wait, okay, hang on a second.
No. We're rolling. You cut me off when I was getting emotional. So I was going to make a promise to you, Chandra, which is, one day I will try to build you a studio again, where you won't get kicked out and where you can store as much stuff as you ever wanted, where it's peaceful and quiet and warm and a nice place to work and be a, I don't know. I don't want to use my name in the same sentence as the Medicis, but like that was the kind of thing that families did at one time, was to, commission important and great things. And when we look back in history, we don't remember who knows what kind of business the Medicis had. We know that, the Sistine Chapel is the Sistine Chapel. So that's all. You want me to talk while I'm doing it? That one's great. It's like all of your children here or something. So these are all paintings of your sculptures?
Yes.
That one. I have all those storybooks. The little storybook. Those are all in my office now. Those are mom colors again. So this is going to be mine.
Whatever is yours goes behind you.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just going to show you for the camera.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be the living room with those three.
Oh, nice.
I think they're great. I think the three together too, the kind of lighter and the darker one. And with the paper kind of aged, it looks just beautiful. For the unexpected.
The smart thing is to prepare for the unexpected, keep your feet on the ground, I think it says, and watch out for friends who flatter you. Something like that.
It says you will
Chinese.
not be wiser not to expect much from others. The smart thing is to prepare for the unexpected.
You will be wiser not to expect much from others. Best thing is to prepare for the unexpected. Chinese fortunes.
Oh, I see. There's another fortune in the center there, right?
Yeah.
That's good advice.
That's a portrait of one of the sculptures about the worship of money. It's hard to see it in this, but
mom colors.
The sculpture, I think, got taken.
The worship is money is just, it's funny, because we were talking about that in school, how it's become so important and over. That's become the goal rather than making...
Whatever is yours goes behind you.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just going to show you for the camera. Slightly crazy guy. It's going to be the living room with those three.
Oh, nice.
Those sort of people who I think they're great. To be I think the three together, too, is the kind of lighter and the darker one. Technology is not... The paper kind of age your God. Just beautiful. We just had a lecture from a guy proposing an alternative financial system that basically said that exact same thing. I think that's right.
To be an artist, you must be crazy. To paint a woman, you must be in love. I love you, your face will open, revealing the secrets of love.
Andros. A-M-B-R-O-S-E.
So what? everything into storage. It's been in storage for like 5 years.
Okay, next one.
Yeah. But you know what? Last night I found out what my problem was.
What's your problem?
I was in a very bad auto wreck in 2004.
Oh, no.
And I'm not the same person.
Oh.
And no one,
Okay, it's done.
no one will hear that. The medical, the institutionalized medicine, they ran every test in the world on me. They don't, you know, you're fine, the tests say you're fine. But last night, we went to a private screening of a new movie that's coming out called I Am. It was definitely a concussion. But then it went into post-stress.
Okay, it's done. Post-traumatic stress.
All of that, I just started crying because I finally found someone who knew what I've been going through since 2004.
Okay.
I'm not Lana.
That's done.
You got it?
You're not Lana. Who are
I'm
you?
the same Lana that
And which Lana are you?
a very diminished Lana that from the time you last saw me,
Yeah.
say that I was operating at a 10,
Done.
I operated about a 3 now.
Wow.
Yeah, it's horrendously difficult. I actually need somebody to help me through the day.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, Lana.
Hi, my name is Lana Rose, and I'm here with my friend Dan Fonts to sort of witness what's happening to a lot of artists. We're not selling. The work's great, it's fabulous, people don't have money. And so we suffer. And we have to let go and find a real job. Quote, real job, like art isn't a real job. And it's very, very sad. And it hurts. One first.
This is Long Wind's painting, if you can kind of move it.
So I'd like to say that my name is Lana Rose and I've been an artist for 40 years and I have probably won every award you could possibly get, from the Biennales to the NEAs to all the private foundations, blah, blah, blah. So I know a lot about art, and I know in my mind pretty much the prices. I've lived with other artists and when they're exhibiting what they're selling their things for. So I'm going to look at her work and just off the top, money no problem, and give her a lump sum price. Definitely, and this is an underbid, but I would offer her $250,000.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a dream come true. That's not going to come true.
And I was thinking between 25 and 2750, and since the glass sculpture wasn't there, I'm going to add 250 to my original answer, so 27.5.
Okay, and what the landlord did offer was 3,000, and I laugh.
To be an artist, you must be crazy. To paint a woman, you must be in love. If I love you, your face will open, revealing its secrets like roses.
Stack of such quality and beauty here of 20 pieces. Okay. And here's 10,000 right here. Stealing that from him.
I mean, I'm thinking of the big red piece here. You know, I just see it in pretty much any gallery in San Francisco going for 7,000 to 10,000 minimum. Maybe the one against the back wall, the four panel piece, you know, in the 5,000 to 7,000 range. You know, again, this Adam and Eve piece is just it's its own. It's just spectacular piece. You know, you'd have to be looking at a minimum of 10,000. I can't imagine commissioning anybody, you know, and having them do that painting for less than that. You know, this is a quality piece that took an enormous amount of time and inspiration. So, I hope that helps. I don't even know about the painting behind it. I haven't seen it. You know, I mean, you're looking at like 30,000 leaning against the walls. You're looking at, you know, probably another, I don't know, somewhere between 4,000 and 6,000, you know, for the sculptural piece. And you're talking about each of those pieces of work. Somebody said there were 20. If they're as good as the one on top, you're talking 1,000 a piece. So, you know, you're talking about 20,000 laying on the table there. If you're taking 10,000 for this, yeah, they certainly got a deal.
That his mother gave me an excellent deal on the rent, and he continued that until this moment when I'm being evicted. I got an excellent deal on the rent. I just want to, in fairness, I had forgotten that there was one more painting that we didn't even talk about that David is getting. Of Adam and Eve. It's an over-the-couch painting of Adam and Eve on a couch.
You know, for me, this is just a mind blower because I'm in this place. My stuff is all in storage, but it will be out like this because we make art. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And people, they say, oh my God, so beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful. But they don't come through with any money. And the next thing you know, you've got all this art and no one's buying. And now, after I've told you that I have been to the Biennale, to having every award, I mean, I could just go on, giving throughout the years, and now I find myself homeless, jobless, moneyless. Yeah, so anyway, I'm looking at being in the same place. The only advantage to me right now emotionally is that it's all in storage already, out of storage, and look exactly where your place is right now. And I go to my website, for instance, and I'm blessed with this gift. I don't know from who, but I have. Andrew, this is absolutely breaking my heart that you're doing this. All that work should never ever be in one person's place. You, I believe, absolutely need to be a stand for all the rest of us artists who are doing just as incredible amount of beautiful art as you are. And giving it away, and getting fucking ripped off $10,000 for all of your incredible time, energy, and creativity and beauty. And now, where does it go? You end up with nothing.
artist, you must be crazy. To paint a woman, you must be in love. If I love you, your face will open, revealing its secrets like roses confessing to light.
So, yeah, I was just saying that it's like that movie, well, no, that it's not like that movie, Exit Through the Gift Shop, where you've got people who do a couple of kind of like good to okay sketches, and then they put it up in public. Yeah, it's risky at night, I've done that too. And then you run away real fast, and you either get caught or you don't. It's up there for a few days. You know, there's that, but then, you know, the kind of work that's at your studio, every one of these pieces, I'm looking at, you know, like, she spent a week on that, she spent 2 weeks on that, she spent a month on that. And then, you know, for you to just be able to kind of like give it away. And, you know, and I'm sitting there looking at it from that point of view of having done this, you know, and like the other day when we were together, and I'm going like, and I left the studio, and I was totally exhausted. And I'm thinking like, well, my exhaustion's not, I mean, I couldn't even move, you know, because we've been at the studio and moving all this stuff, and it's just physically difficult, but then just psychically difficult to be around somebody who knows that they're like, you know, that they're losing this giant chunk of their life. It's just very hard, because I've known you for so many years, and I know that like this isn't something you've chosen to do lightly, you know, and it's just so you know, it's breaking my heart.
I've heard it, and I think that you need to own it and put it out there to everybody, not just a few of us who you know will repeat what you have to say. So you count on us to carry the message on. You do. And yet, you'd already been over there to Chandra's warehouse, ex-studio, full of stuff, already taken the pick of the litter, not calling your dear friend Lan, who you say I am, and saying, God, Chandra has given away her work. Come on with me, or meet me over there and get some work.
Chandra on Facebook?
Yes.
Did you see her thread where she's like started this discussion, and she's going like, man, I'm thinking about doing it. You know, and given how much art Julie and I bought from Chandra, you know, and I think I've thought about Julie's bought or something like that. I'm sitting there
Spare
going,
me the justifications. You did not call your best. I don't care if you ever bought a piece or didn't buy a piece. A $45, $50 million piece. You didn't call your best friend Lana and say, hey, Chandra's giving away her work. I just picked up 5 awesome pieces. I'm going there again today. 7 awesome pieces. And just awesome. Pièce de résistance. It will go so nicely with my other 2 large canvases.
Yes.
I'm not trying to ask for anything,
Yeah. So what are you thinking about urban?
All these places that these people say they're showing up from and they're not, and see what they want and what they don't, and then we can go to urban or reuse. I don't know. But we can. That's my idea: is to take all this stuff to all these 5 places and see what people can use and what they can't, and then we're left with a minimal amount of landfill.
What's going on with all this stuff?
What's that?
What's going on with all this stuff?
You have to talk to somebody else. The landlord's taking care of that.
Oh.
What do you ask?
The kitchen sink.
Dave. And I'm Joe with Urban Art. We're moving this lady out of here.
Making it happen.
2 components. I told her what I needed and she did it for me. And it served me well. Artists always need them. Goodbye, flat files. Goodbye, bird cage. Never had a bird. Never made a viable sculpture out of it either.
To be an artist, you must be crazy. To paint a woman, you must be in love. If I love you, your face will open, revealing its secrets like roses, confessing to light.
So this is your work?
person dies, a book is lost. You heard that. Because people's lives are so rich and so full. And I hate for all the memories of Sri Lanka that I have that nobody else has to go down without being documented. There's a time period that's never going to come again. You walk down the path and hear the elephants come this way, and the monkeys to the window. So you go in the water. Elephants like to be bathed. You know, you scrub them with a coconut husk, and they love it. I hate for that to just be lost, because I don't think people do that so much anymore.
Did you ever meet any of John's daughters?
Let me photograph you, so you'll be a part of this. You, so you'll be a part of this. You're the artist on the other side of the camera. That's okay.